these 5 steps how we define the customer journey within construction. And here are some of the points where we bring out the power of BIM and the added value to those silos and stakeholders. For sales and marketing departments, you see the 3D visualization over there. It's totally dynamic. You can move the furniture, you can decorate, you can drag and drop IKEA. Well, we don't have IKEA, but similar furniture in there. You can even order them. You can open doors. You can configure your home or office online. You can also do VR and AR if you want. That added value has increased sales and fastened sales cycles a lot. Then when it goes to the constructions company and the developers customer service, we provide this one window solution where the end users, again, tenants, investors, home buyers, can communicate, receive and send information to the customer service, and customer service can manage everything related to that project and that customer and make it all within the platform. So you don't need WhatsApp, you don't need faxes, emails, phones, whatever is used to be your cup of tea. And when we do these 2 first phases well, we can provide a perfect fit out BIM to the construction side. And this is where it gets, it's a shiny bit, the first part, okay, better customer shopping experience, really taking that payer who pays for the bills eventually into the process and also increasing those sales. But this is where the BIM actually starts to shine. So most of our customers like Skanska, YIT, that build thousands of homes on our platform in a good year, they use our procurement data to their data API, like data analysis, AI, but most importantly for the procurement and lean production. Because we know exactly how many square meters of wooden floor, painted wall, wooden panels in a ceiling, how many doorknobs you have in your kitchen, what kind of doorknobs you have in your kitchen. And you can access that data via PDF, Excel, API call, and utilize that information. We know some builders have like 3-4 people just calculating quantities on the construction side. Biggest project we have is more than 500 units. We can print out in a few seconds the exact amount of tiles and which apartment has what tiles and print out the delivery list. So it's really, really where the magic. It also is one of the reasons why we've been able to acquire so much market share. We never lost a customer when we have them onboarded, because the construction side, when they're happy, they stick with you. And then moving forward, like in every EU and European and other countries, most likely also, they have regulations for your materials that you need to hand over at the digital when you build the space, office, home, whatnot. You need to provide certain set of digital documentation, guidelines, user guides, inspections, and so on, permits, and so on to the end user. And we're able to provide that on a digital platform. This is something that really been adapted quite well. We used to have these massive binders in every home, every office. No one ever looked for them, never opened them, and they got lost eventually. But now you have your digital twin in your back pocket in your iOS or Android app. And of course, as we see that we don't want to do any waste, we see that we don't want to also dump the digital twins that we created throughout the building process. So we have now opened like a marketplace, like I mentioned, like furniture, home appliances, but also looking into the estate and resident management bit, and also circling that data. That's something that like our biggest customers are really, really keen to have, and they're not accessing via API, is that they want to know what materials are good, what materials are bad, what are the upselling ones, what are the ones people want, what are the ones that people don't want, what should we do? It's management by data. Now it's like a gut feeling. I'll call my, like a guy who manages, he said that this should be a good one and so on.